Hey guys, it's Val from valkayink. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do something very special. I just really wanted to pick up a bunch of Funimation titles that I have been missing in my collection, so I thought I would go over those with you today. It's gonna be a lot. Hang in there. First up, we have, of course, Hibane Ranmei, and I have been meaning to rewatch this one for a long time. Of course, this is from Yoshitoshi Abe, same as Serial Experiments Lane, and of course, Nia Under 7, one of my personal favorites. And I actually did watch this way back when in the day, but I was pretty young when I first watched this, and I honestly don't remember it very well. I want to rewatch it with the context of being older and, you know, knowing more of his work as well. So, here is the disc art. It happens to be gorgeous, as you can see. We also have a little bit of background art. Kind of a nice little Funimation release for this. Yeah, I just really wanted this, and I'm very excited to go back into it. I love this art style, by the way. It's very, very cool. So completely different than a lot of other character designers, and so charming in its own way as well. Very melancholy as well, in fact. I'm going to put my little Funimation slip back in there. I think that can hang out on the side for a while. Next up, let's do some essentials. And the first essential I picked up was Meiji Tokyo Renka. This is dusty, but it's also such a fun little show. I watched this back when it was airing. It is about a young woman who is transported back into the Meiji area in Tokyo, and she meets different famous people in Japanese history. And of course, they're all here. They did really interesting things like documenting ghost stories, starting the first national bank in Japan, I believe, starting electricity, like making it a whole nationwide thing to be used publicly. Like, very, very interesting stuff, as well as just a very sweet story about a girl who is just trying to, like, regain her self-confidence. And these beautiful historical people help. This is actually so much better than people give it credit for. It's just really fun. Simple little series, simple little premise, little time travel thrown in there for fun. I watched this back when it was airing. It was very good. I just really wanted it in my collection because I will want to watch this again. And the inside art's pretty. I kind of want to flip it, but I also want the title on the outside. So, anyway, Meiji Tokyo Renka. It's very good. Next up, one that I started a long time ago and never finished. This is Starmue. This is season 1, of course. I just really like these characters. This is, of course, about, I think it's a music school or an idol school, and they're trying to become stars of their own. It's quite nice. The boys are very charming in this, let's just say. Here is that, and there's also a female main character, I believe. I think the reverse art is really pretty. Trust me, this one's about the boys. It's very nice. I'm gonna flip this. I like this other cover more than the Essentials line cover. Nothing wrong with that, right? So yeah, it's been a while. I really need to go back to it, but yeah, I don't know when. I was just happy to pick this up. I think I got this one for only like $7. It was surprisingly cheap. I was very pleased with that. Some of the Funimation ones can be pricey. Next up, one you might not be expecting, but this is Keijo, the complete series. I literally bought this because it was in the thrift store. It was $10, and I thought, why would I skip this? I heard this was good. This is, of course, infamously known as the butt-bumping anime. It's about these girls who do that. You know that mini-game in, like, Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball, where the girls are, like, standing on floaties in a pool and they try to knock each other off with their hips? That's what this is. Have I seen it yet? No. Have I heard good things? Yes. Also, the art's supposed to be really pretty in this, the animation. It's supposed to be really out of control and fun. Hey, I'm not adverse to this kind of stuff. I think it's going to be a really wild ride. So, is there inner art? I bet there is. Is it safe to see? Yes, it is. But yeah, you get the idea. Yeah, anime is a very interesting landscape, let's just say. But yeah. I'm also really looking forward to seeing this one. I was surprised to find that someone let go of it. For whatever reason, this one's a little bit pricey if you go looking for it used. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that good and that popular. You tell me in the comments. But yeah, that's one I'm happy to have. Next up, one I bit the bullet on. This is Ace Attorney, the complete second season, because I always thought this second season would get an Essentials release. I have the Essentials release of the first season, of course, making the Essentials release very cheap. The older release, much more expensive. But now that Funimation is part of Crunchyroll, I just don't know if we're going to get any of those Essentials anymore. So I just wanted this because I don't know when or if they'll release this series. I imagine they will. I'm actually not that worried about the merger. I feel like Crunchyroll will just adopt all of the titles and try to get new releases out as much as possible. Here is episode 1 through 9. By the way, Ace Attorney is great. I actually do like this anime quite a bit. Another one that I already know and love. I don't have much to add other than I think most people know Ace Attorney. Yeah, some funny dub lines and stuff. Very good. Very good stuff. So, finally I have Season 1, The Essentials of Ace Attorney Season 1, and then I have this one. So now I have it all. I can rewatch it whenever I feel like now. I was kind of waiting to get this in the collection, but now I have it. Next up, another one I found while I was bin diving. This is Zombieland Saga. This is another really fun one. This is about a bunch of idols who have passed on and are reincarnated as zombies to reignite the idol scene. The dub in this is really funny. That's kind of why I picked this up. Gosh, did I finish watching this? I think I watched maybe half of it, and I was like, that's fun. I'll pick that up when I see it. Forgot about it for like literally years. Found it again, quite randomly. So, this is the art. It's very splash, splash, bright color, my favorite kind of thing. Yep. At Zombieland Saga. Look up some of the dub clips. This one's really chaotic and fun. I like it, personally. I heard that there is a Season 2, and I haven't seen Season 2. Is it good? Should I pick it up? I only know about this one. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. They actually dubbed the songs and the rap battles in this. It's quite an undertaking to dub that much for the series, but very cool that they did it. So yeah, I wanted it. Yes, this case is a little beat up, but you know what? Kind of just adds to it. I'm fine with that. No worries. Here is another one that I picked up very randomly. This was in Half Price Books, I believe. This is Cubed, Cursed, and Curious. No, Cube, Cursed, and Curious, excuse me. This is also known as like C3 or C cubed. I would prefer C cubed, but that's fine. This is about a cursed puzzle box. It said puzzle box. There it is. I love this concept. I love this idea of like a cursed object anime. I personally don't know anything about this one. In fact, what I did hear about this one back when it was airing was that it wasn't actually that good. But I want to see it for myself. You know how it is when you find these things and you're like, well, was it that bad, or was it just the season it was airing in? What makes it bad? Here is all of the art. I mean, pretty character designs. I heard it kind of just falls apart, though. I have no idea. I don't know which cover I like better. I think I like this black cover better. Let's put it back to how it was. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments. Do you remember this one? Have you seen this one? This was an older one. Gosh, when did this come out? Is there a time, a year on it? Of course not. Not easily seen, anyway. But I will definitely watch this. This isn't going to be like something I get to fast, let's just say. This was just more of a, wow, how strange that something so out of print is here. So, too bad, because it's really pretty. And I would love to be wrong. I would love to put this in and be like, man, this is quite the little hidden gem. I don't have faith, but maybe. Yeah, just an interesting one to have. Onto some bigger stuff. This is Zillion. Yes, from Tatsunoko Production. I watched a couple episodes of this way back when, and my god, this is super cool and interesting. Zillion, of course, is about a war between some aliens. What are they called? The Noza? Noza. And there is a special team that is set up to fight them, which are these three main characters. And I love this design. You don't normally see Funimation go for this, like, classic beat-up VHS cover thing. I feel like you'd see this more with like a discotheque release. But this is really cool. They did all the like scraped edging, the old stickers. God, some of my DVDs look like this. And then of course they had the like marker type text on here. This Blu-ray case is a little beat up too, but that also just adds to it. I'm fine if it adds to it. Here's some of the inner art. Absolutely adorable. I love the designs in this. What I really love is just like the rendering of all the technology, all the cables and metallic bits and stuff. I'm quite drawn to that, you may have noticed, in these hauls. But yeah, the discs are, like I said, like this, but unfortunately they're all kind of like this, like labels on old VHSs used to be. This is a whopping 31 episodes in OVA and extras. It's the Blu-ray and DVD copies. Wow, big set. I think I got this for like, I want to say $29, $30, which to me is good considering how much content you get out of this one. I just wanted this because I didn't know if this would go out of print. I didn't know if like a lot of copies of this have already been sold. I have no idea how much this would cost if Crunchyroll and Funimation together reprinted this, so just one that I wanted to have on the shelf and have it. I can watch it whenever now. Next up, we have Scrapped Princess, and I have heard lovely things about this series for a long time. I can't remember if I got this off of a Right Stuff daily deal, maybe? I don't remember. It was months ago. It might have been off of something like that. Scrapped Princess. What was the story to this one? This is a like fantasy epic about a woman that's kind of the poison of the world. She's part of this prophecy that she's going to destroy the world. She ends up saving it though. Something to that effect. Forgive my loose interpretation of this because I'm not familiar with it. I've just heard people say like, man, you should really watch Scrapped Princess. This art's cool. I like this harsh light. That's very cool. Beautiful, beautiful back illustration. I really love that. Some of these releases are really quite beautiful. Anyway, the character designs look very charming. They kind of have that reminiscent 90s adventure anime feel. Here are the discs. Discotheque does, or not Discotheque, excuse me. Funimation will do this once in a while where it's just like a light printing of the character faces on the discs. I don't know. This one looks like it's going to be really fun. Man, I don't know how many more sets we're going to ever get that are both DVD and Blu-ray. I feel like we're really moving into the age of Blu-ray now. Some people even say that Blu-ray's out. I personally don't want to believe that, but yeah. So here are all the discs. I like, this is such a minor thing, but I do like when sets have different colors to differentiate at a glance, like Blu-ray versus DVD. You know, they don't have to do that, but it helps me as a collector and as someone who rewatches things constantly. So that is Scrapped Princess. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one, because I'm super, super curious what other people feel about this one. I guess I was lucky I also got a slipcover with this one, so that's fun. And finally, to end off this very long video, this is Code Geass, of course, Season 1 and Season 2. Lelouch of the Rebellion. This is an old classic for me. I watched this back in college. This was back when it was really popular in college. Yeah, I like Code Geass, okay? I just do. And I thought, man, why don't I have that in my collection? It's a little crazy that I don't. So, of course, much like what we've been seeing with the rest, I think the cover is the same on both sides, right? Yeah, the only difference is it shows the digital bar on the top of this side for whatever reason. It might have been the front side. I bought this used. This was surprisingly cheap. I bought this, I think, right at the beginning of January, maybe at the end of December. This was a very random, I just want to have that in my collection type purchase. Found it, was it $30, $40, somewhere in that range? You know, a little pricier for a used thing, but I just wanted to have it. Now, at this point, at the point of filming, this seems to have gone out of print, and quite quietly. So I apologize if you see this and you want this and it's hard to find now. I didn't know. So that was strange. But yeah, this is all Blu-ray, both seasons, bunch of extras. I'm really looking forward to a rewatch of this. I don't think I ever finished season 2, so another reason to go back to this one for me personally. But yeah, I was just really, really excited to get this, and kind of sorry that it seems out of print. So yeah, this is all just, you know, no one has to pick these up, obviously. I don't think they're going to be out of print for long if they do go out of print. But I also don't know, so that's why I picked these up. This is everything from this haul, and it's kind of long, so I'll talk about stuff I've been watching in another one. But this is everything. Let me know down in the comments, do you have any of these? Which one of these would you buy if you could? Yeah, I'm just really interested in what people have to say about these series. I'm just really excited that I have them. This is a very big haul. I didn't know it would take up this much space. But anyway, that is it for these Blu-rays. I do have a set of newer Blu-rays that I do need to do a haul on and just talk about, and I will get to that soon, but I'm waiting on a few things. So, for now, this is everything Blu-ray-wise, and I'm so glad that you guys come back and watch these. Thank you so much. You guys rock. I will see you guys in the next video, and take care of yourselves, okay? Bye, guys!